So, sayonara, Wonder Woman. Listen, Warner Brothers, James Gunn, everybody over there, if you need someone to run things for you and tell you how it really should be, you have my number. Go to bigmancomics.com for the best in action adventure entertainment. Hey guys, Gabe Eltaeb here, Big Man Comics. Game over, Warner Brothers, DC Comics. It is an endless stream of embarrassment for them. I was very happy and very proud in my many years that I worked for DC Comics. It was a better part of 15 years. It was a dream of mine to work there since I was a young boy. I wanted to be Jim Lee. I wanted to be his friend. I wanted to work for a studio, and I did. I worked at Wildstorm starting in 2008. I freelanced for DC Comics until 2021, until I just couldn't take the wokeness anymore. I've gone freelance ever since. Things couldn't be better, but things are not going good for Warner Brothers and their video game division. Let's look over here. Warner Brothers confirms it is shutting down Monolith Productions, Player First Games, and WB San Diego, right here, San Diego, right where I live. And Wonder Woman and the Wonder Woman game is canceled as first reported by Jason Schreier at Bloomberg. Thank you, Jason Schreier. So I've read about this. The comic book writer Gail Simone, she had a thread about this, and she was, everybody's great, and everything is great, and the teams that were working on it was great, and my story consulting was great. It's so great they canceled it, right? And they said, it's very much business speak. But what these people will never admit is it's wokeness is what's killing everything. By the way, Suicide Squad killed the Justice League, insulting me personally, my work that I did on the Arkham City comics with my friend Carlos Danda, who designed the Arkham City aesthetic. He was the concept character artist for the original Arkham City. They had the temerity to insult the sexy Harley Quinn and to shit all over everything we did that was awesome with Arkham City, with Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. That put the WB games in the red. It destroyed them financially for 2024 because it was an absolute woke flop disaster. And it leads to this. Real people, probably many of them not woke, who just want to be computer video game developers and artists, lose their jobs, lose their livelihoods. Awesome job, woke idiots. So, they want to be woke. They'll never do stuff like this. This is the 2020 Wonder Woman Annual, written by Steve. Oh, forgive me, Steve, I forgot your last name. And then illustrated by Jackson Herbert and colored by myself. This is what they won't do right now in woke universe. This is gorgeous. This is sexy. This is beautiful. It's still feminine. And no, they're probably gonna go with the man jaw, big shoulders, huge deltoids, huge traps. You see Wonder Woman's new trap action? A lot of shoulder shrugs for Wonder Woman. They just wanted to make it brutal and ugly, I'm sure. I don't know that. I'm guessing, but I doubt I'm wrong. Warner Brothers cancels Wonder Woman game, closes 3 studios. So the great Savvy, she is, you don't want to get on her bad side because she'll look up everything and everyone you ever knew and find out that you didn't pay for that extra hot dog at 7-Eleven 17 years ago or whatever. She will dissect you and your entire network of woke scams. She'll find out you got 10 cents too much in change once back in 1973 and expose it. She says, gaming is seldom actually their focus. It's fine to like Avowed. Now, Avowed is another big game for Microsoft that flopped because it was a woke disaster. But they consider it well written. They're not very high on the talent list when it comes to judging quality writing. Avowed is objectively barren with embarrassing writing, befitting a 12-year-old seeing fan fiction the first time. Now, why do I have this quote about Avowed and all this? Because it's the same crowd of people, the same sort of woke, sociology study major, blue-haired, I hate my dad, I hate my country, they hate religion, people writing this stuff. And art is, yes, it's about self-expression, but what it isn't is about hideous, ugly viciousness. Art is about truth and beauty. And these people hate truth and beauty. But the whole reason we have the Savvy quote that doesn't directly pertain to Wonder Woman is this line right here. These people always put their identities first. They have no passion in actual storytelling. When I write dialogue for Dean Cain, Empyrean, The Unstoppable Tyrus, all my amazing books, you see right here behind me, Tyrus, Empyrean, Dean Cain, All-American Lawman 2, coming soon, Hammerheads. I don't think, how do I identify this Libyan, Mexican, Arab, American guy that's 6'4" with a beard and a gray hat? How do I make that the dialogue that Tyrus says? I just say, what's cool, clever, heroic dialogue for this particular scene of the book? Dean Cain, Empyrean, Hammerheads, all of it. That's what I do when I write. How do I do the best job at my art? That's it. I'm not trying to say, how do I shove me down your throat? Well, they shoved me down your throat long enough that this is what they are reaping now. That many people are losing their jobs, and these woke weirdos are, they're canceled. They canceled themselves, which is amazing. The trash has a way of taking itself out. Thank you. I'll be here all week. It is funny. This just came to me. It's so poignant. The cancel culture people, in the end, they cancel themselves. So, do we feel sorry for them? I feel sorry for the non-woke people that work there, because there's normal people. I worked at Warner Brothers in the studio for 3 years. There's normal people there trying to make a mortgage and raise their kids and, be married and all that. But to all the woke cultural vandals, you are the villains of the art world, and I'm glad that this has ended. And I hope you never work in the arts again. And I'm serious. Until you change and you knock it off with your hatred and your bullshit. Okay? So, sayonara, Wonder Woman. Listen, Warner Brothers, James Gunn, everybody over there, if you need someone to run things for you and tell you how it really should be, you have my number. One more thing I want to show you. I'll put a link for this in the description. It's rather amazing. You know what Elon Musk and Doge are doing? They are rooting out all that tax money that is basically, in my opinion, allegedly embezzled, laundered. We pay so much in taxes, us Americans. By the time you pay state and local and you register your car and your property tax and your sales tax and your tax, and I'm a business owner in California. I just paid some usage and something fee the other day. I saw the check clear my account, my corporate account that I have. Whoo, boy. Anyway, they take your money and they send it to woke shit to try and brainwash you, to try and hurt your kids and your culture. And if they can't send it directly to organizations, they send it to a third-party organization that then distributes it to all the woke organizations. It's a beautiful scam. They are some of the richest people in the world. While we are all working like normal people, they are living high and tight, fat and happy. High and tight? That's the military haircut. What the hell am I talking about? They're living fat and happy off the back of us, all of us normal people. And it pisses me off. I'm going to put the link for this in the description. But here's Warner Brothers on USA spending. And I'm going to lean over to my second monitor here, so, you're not going to see me. But yes, look at the amount of money on some of this stuff here. This is Warner Brothers, international television, entertainment, television, entertainment. $500,000, $500,000, 400,000, 300,000, 200,000. I mean, it goes on and on and on. Rows per page. It's insane. It's totally insane. So your tax money has been paying for things like the Wonder Woman thing and all that. I don't know that specifically, but this company is getting that money from like the USAID and the government and all this stuff. They don't need it. They're one of the biggest companies in the world. Why would they need a penny? They're huge. They're worth billions. They're getting your money to ruin your IPs. But ultimately, the goal is to destroy your culture. Look at what the communists did to Russia. That was a free Christian society pre-1918. And look what communism did. It eradicated it, threw it into decades of poverty. Some say hundreds of millions dead in the Russian Revolution. Definitely hundreds and hundreds of millions in absolute terror and poverty and misery for the better part of the 20th century. And don't think that isn't the exact plan for America and Europe. Communists are hateful pieces of shit. And it's not about communism and sharing and equality. It's about ruining your life because they hate you, because they're jealous. So guys, we are happy that Warner Brothers woke studios shut down and that those woke weirdos will have less influence. All right, guys. All the links are in the description. Make sure you go follow me on X. I'm Big Man Comics. I'm Gabe, Eltaeb, everywhere else. You see how to spell it right there. And then go to bigmancomics.com right now and get Dean Cain All-American Lawman first printing. Empyrean, it's coming, baby. Contract stuff, it's almost done. Finished with my lure today on some of that. And Tyrus, I'll be up to page 50 by tomorrow night of Pencils and Inks. Dean Cain Volume 2, I'll rewrite the script again in April. And Jericho and the Hammerheads, hopefully we get that done in the summer and the fall. Tripoli, I'll be working on that in the background. Lots of great graphic novels coming. And I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. Make sure to follow us on social media and go to bigmancomics.com.